Good morning. Nothing but drama. As always, he wouldn't wake up, and he wouldn't wake up, and he wouldn't wake up. So I carried him downstairs and put him on the couch, and then he was like super mean and angry. But I at least got out of him what he wanted for lunch and breakfast and fixed that. I had to start basically yelling because he would not get up and get dressed. But finally, I just went over and I started putting his clothes on his body. And that got him up. He had like 10 minutes to eat his cereal and get his socks and shoes on. But then his foot was asleep because he was sitting all clenched up eating his cereal. And then it was just the absolute end of the world. Barely made it onto the bus. Yeah, I just don't know what to do. And then I came in and I woke up Jax. And so I went down to the basement to get a bagel out of that fridge. That fridge again has no space because it has beer in it, and Danny says this beer he doesn't even want, and he needs to clean it out, but he hasn't. So we're still living with this. That's our fridge. It doesn't have a whole lot in it, but I can at least use the door of the fridge downstairs and a few little bits of shelf. Hopefully our baked goods that have to stay out don't get moldy. They tend to get moldy here. But I guess I'm gonna make his lunch and breakfast no bark. And I'm gonna do my Korean. I need to go to Target and get a big thing of potting soil and a pack of Pokemon cards, because that's what he wanted for his tooth fairy gift. If he could actually not be a dick all the time. Seriously. I don't want to go. Target's not super close. I don't have energy. But I slept more. My alarm went off when I was in the middle of a dream, which was disorienting. It made me feel like I didn't get enough sleep because I was so off stage. But 5:30 comes when 5:30 comes. Gotta get a label done today, but it should be pretty quick. I might even be able to do it before I take Jax to school. It's gorgeous and he could walk to school, but he doesn't want to anymore because I've done it all winter, and he sees how much extra time he gets, like a whole extra half hour. So probably have to continue driving him for the rest of the year. Anyway, the hair is starting to dry. I'm dealing with all these little bits that are sticking out of the bottom of my braids because my hair is finally getting longer and some is sticking out now. It's smooth because I just washed it and I put conditioner afterwards to try to smooth it down, but these keep curling up, especially if I put a hat on, and it looks horrible. And I've been through this stage before when it was longer, like every time I've had a baby I lost a ton of hair. But I don't know what to do. Anyway, I'm just complaining. Sorry. I'm gonna go make his bagel. Hello everyone, I just took a bath, so I'm in PJs. So I talked to you, I don't know when. Did I talk to you? Maybe in the morning. I did make myself go to Target. I almost didn't. I was 75% sure I was not going to. I was going to order dirt and some Pokemon cards and take a nap, but I made myself go. As I left the middle school, I turned towards Target and I went. And I got dirt. It wasn't my normal brand. I was all out, and hopefully this is okay. I took the time to break up the old dirt that I had left over and mix it together. But you got that. I got Pokemon cards, got some face sunscreen. It's way too expensive, but I really like that one. And headed home. When I got home, I made myself some egg whites with spinach and salsa. I felt like I needed protein. And I did that label that I needed to do on the computer. And then again, I was like so tired. I feel like I could fall asleep at any second, except when I lay in bed, then I can't sleep. But I made myself go outside and deal with the plants. Yay! Oh, I got 2 packs of seeds, just some flower seeds. Sunflowers and bachelor's buttons. I've never done those. I usually do zinnias. So yeah, I went through all my old pots and broke up the dirt, took out the root balls. I had left it there and it really broke down, and I'm hoping that that's good soil still. I don't know if soil was bad or if leaving the roots in there was bad, but I feel like I could break it up and use so much of it, which is good because I only got 1 cubic foot of dirt and I would not have had enough. But I planted all my little seedlings. Some of them might need to be moved to separate pots as they get too big. I have tomatoes, sweet peppers, bell peppers. I can't eat either of those, but Sebastian will be happy. And there's 2 that I don't know if they're gonna work because they're kind of vines that need a lot of space. I did get long planters for those. Zucchini squash and watermelon. Don't have high hopes for those, but we'll see. What else did I get? There was just a bunch of each of those. I have 2 of the bell peppers and like 6 of tomatoes and sweet peppers. So I got all those planted. In my 2 biggest pots, I planted sunflower seeds, 2 in each, so we can see if they germinate. Sunflowers don't love being transplanted, but I can center them and thin them if I need to. It's a risk. And then I did 2 smaller pots with a bunch of the bachelor buttons seeds, and I will thin those after they sprout. But yeah, it's all out there. And then I had to sweep up my mess of dirt and realized that there was an 1/8 of, I I don't know, like 3 millimeters. Millimeters is so much better. No, 3 millimeters of pollen on the porch. So yeah, I have been blowing my nose a little bit, and brown dirt and like polleny, greeny stuff is coming out. So gross. My eyes are so itchy from all that pollen. But then we walked to the school, to the elementary school, to pick up Sebastian. I carried his scooter there and I carried his backpack back. So I was dragging. It was hot. It was like a heat index of 90, which I don't know what that is, 31 or 2 Celsius? I'll put it up here. I don't have the hot temperatures memorized yet. And then he told me on the walk home, guess what? I have a note from my teacher saying I did so well. And I did do really, really well. Friends, it was nothing but drama last night getting that homework done, but I just stuck with it, and I did it anytime I could get him to do a few more, from dinner time to the second he got into bed. We finally finished it off. Thank goodness we realized that one was cut and paste, because there's no way he was going to write all that. I even wrote Wednesday for him on one of them because I was like, I pick my battles. But yeah, we sent all of that work back. Nothing had said to do it, but it was on the side of the folder saying return to school. But there was a sticky note on it, on the one that had been an in-class activity that he hadn't finished. And you saw that it said, thank you for working with him on these, and you did so good, you worked so hard. Oh, I'm proud of him. So that was a relief. I gave him a Pokemon coin as a little prize, and he was allowed to go out and play. Not allowed in his friend's house because he stayed too long. And I read a little bit, but I also started working on something on my computer. And you said you're doing it tomorrow. Daddy said we had to do it tomorrow, but go look on your desk. Yep. And then I cooked dinner with Danny. We did a veggie pasta.
Do you know my favorite road-type Pokemon and the pack?
Scarlet Violet.
Wait. Scarlet Violet.
That's the brand new. 100% of those cards you don't have. And Violet.
Oh.
Scarlet and Violet. You don't have any of those cards because it's a new
So I might
series.
go.
Even if they're all regular cards, you don't have any of these.
Yeah, so I won't be only the energy.
Once you get, well, it's a new energy. They look totally different. They have silver borders. Anyway, yeah, we had dinner and I went up to a bath. I've been dying for a bath. The bathroom at the rental that had a tub was theirs, and I did not like that bathroom. So, yeah, very much enjoyed that. And now we're getting into bed, so I'm just gonna open that and we will say goodnight to you in a little bit. Alright friends, good night, stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.